This video is to help you understand how to use the activity sequencer. This is a list of the items you need to take into consideration when making your own pKa files. We've created a sample that we'll use in this demonstration. Notice the simple names and that they are all in the same directory. Also remember, keep your instructions simple in the answer network of the pKa files. To launch the sequencer, it's in the extensions pull-down menu. Once the activity sequence editor is open, you then start to fill out information needed to create your own sequence. To open your sequence, you then go to the File menu and open the sequence. You then find the sequence file inside the same directory in which you put the pKa files. Let's look at the Activity Sequence Editor's window. There's information that needs to be filled out for every packet tracer sequence. If you don't understand what these windows are or what these blocks are of information, you simply roll the mouse over the question mark and it explains what it is and how to fill it out. First, you're going to select the number of activities. In this case, we're using 3 activities. Notice that the activities now appear as their own links. We're then going to type in the activity name, and we're just going to call it Activity 1. Then we're going to name the file, which we've already created. This is why you want to keep the activity name simple. We've decided we're going to use percentage, and then we're going to say that you have to get 100% to move on to the next piece. Now the passing branch is where you go after you get the 100% on this activity. In this case, we're going to go to activity number 2 after passing activity number 1. We're now naming the second activity and putting in the file name. This is why it's important to keep the file name simple. Again, we check what the pass percentage is. We have it on %, and the passing branch will of course be activity 3. Failing branch would be to go to activity 1. Notice that once the activities are named, then their name will show up on the pull down bars inside the pass branch and the fail branch. We're now going to activity number 3 and the name of the file. And again, the pass branch is going to be simply the answer answer activity saying good job, and the fail branch will send it back to the next activity. So after you have everything set up the way you want, you can always go back and forth between activities. And again, I like to always name everything. And then you also have the ability, and now we're ready to go and generate, but we have to have a name for the whole activity sequence. So now we have to go up, make a name, and then we can generate the packet tracer sequence file. You'll notice below the script, and it also gives you where the script can be found. Once the script has been generated, we then need to go find the script where Packet Tracer has saved it, copy it, and then paste it into the same directory where we have the activity files that we used in creating the script. We apologize for this being a little complicated, but in the future we hope to automate more of how the sequencer saves the activity sequence file. It's now time to go ahead and open up the sequence. So we go to Packet Tracer, we go to the File menu, we open the activity sequencer, then we go find the file that we created and we open up the activity sequencer file. The file will launch. You'll have a Start button in the activity sequencer window. The file then is loaded and you'll see a window that looks very much like the instruction window from your activity wizard. Once the student is done, you'll get a congratulations comment, or you can always check the activity or reset the activity.